He's amazing. I think first there's the great man theory of history. I think he single-handedly proved it because it's not just one or two companies. It's like, I think like 10 of them. It's unbelievable what he has, accomplished in terms of his vision and being right about the big ideas and then being able to assemble teams that can execute on it. I don't think we've ever seen anything like it. What I've noticed, in conversations is we have a value here. It's details are everything. And it's about domain mastery. And we also have a value that's ask questions like a 5-year-old, because 5-year-olds have this just amazing, uncensored sense of wonder. And they're not afraid to ask questions. And if they don't know, they just ask because they want to know. And they have this like sense of wonder. And somewhere we lose that. When we were having dinner, just the breadth of knowledge that he had. We talked a little bit about Ukraine, and I had been in J5 plans for European Command. So South Ossetia, Abkhazia, the invasion, history of the Crimean Peninsula, Donetsk, Luhansk. He was able to talk in detail about the history of all of those things. My wife is a surgeon, and then he was like turned to her and he's talking about Neuralink and the immunologic response and like what he thinks with mRNA and like cancer and how that will work. And then he's turned into, Amit Yoran at Tenable, and they're talking cyber stuff. And so just the mastery of detail in different domains was unbelievable, really, truly exceptional. I think the second thing was he's very kind. When we went into Army Navy, there's this like infinite selfie loop that just forms around him where just people, it's crazy. Never seen anything like it. And as we were walking up, there was a woman who came to him and she said, "Oh, my husband's a disabled veteran. He'd love to have a picture with you." And he just stopped and went over and spent 15, 20 minutes with this gentleman just on the concourse at Army Navy, and just unbelievably kind in terms of helping people. Even, I was getting exhausted just watching how much people were taking from him. And then I think the last thing is that he loves America and what we stand for, a meritocracy, a place where you can live your life freely. And so just watching the Corps of Cadets, it's always been inspiring to me to see young men and women who are willing to give their life to protect what America stands for. And he had this line, he said, America is this like light in an ocean of darkness. And I love that framing of it, because that's how I've always felt about America as well. We have our imperfections, but on a relative basis, this is like the greatest experiment that's ever been run. And it's really important that we love this country and we value it, and that we make sure that we pass on our republic to future generations. And I think, just all three of it. That's why he's just an amazing human being.